Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And you know how scouts always talk about checking all the boxes? I think this young man does exactly that when you're looking for an NFL quarterback. Proven leader. Teams went 43-6 while he was in college. Has speed, dual threat ability, and the production off the charts while he was in school, and also did a nice job of limiting turnovers. When you put it all together, there's a lot to be excited about for this young quarterback.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack.
But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And just think about what his ceiling in the NFL could be, because when you go back to his one collegiate season as a starter, the full season, he went undefeated, didn't throw an interception, and ran for over 1,000 yards as well. When you see him hit the field, you see a possible superstar in the making.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Lance. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They're going to look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On second down, here's Pierce. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Throwing now is Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter.
Now Sean McDermott going to throw out the challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Throwing again on second down.
Lance.
And this is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
And Lance now to throw. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further. as they get him down well short of the line to gain. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored it.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target. Able to pick up another first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw here.
There's Chris Olave. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it.
And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Saints again ready to go on offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. 21-0 our score after one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's Pierce on the counter.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now back to throw.
Olave holds it in.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line.
A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Here's Pierce. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Sanders' kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So they do come up with their first points of the game, but Charles, the question is going to shift to their defense.
Yeah, the way things have gone, 3 points could become insignificant fast if this grows to 28-3 or 35-3. They need this defense to come up with a stop, and they need to do it now.
The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Now a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Give left side for Pierce.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Being chased out left. Wide open receiver complete.
On the move past the 40.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
Gets around him, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
43 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And Lance going to throw.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Lance looking to throw it.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Here's Lance to throw it. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line.
Here's Lance.
And he's got his man out of the slot, complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd down, here's Davis Price.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. 2
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put... Oh, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Pass on for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flushed out right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession. 2nd and 14. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The kick by Sanders is good. And that drops the deficit from 28 to 25. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
Finding room at midfield. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
And Lance's throw going into the hands of Williams.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Jamison Williams.
65 yards.
And the Niners are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On play action, Lance.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Again, McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this time he is in. Christian McCaffrey with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Niners are pouring it on. Well, CD, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start this season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. So a change of possession here on the punt. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a 1st down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with McCaffrey. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Now Lance. He's got this complete to Williams.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. Operating from the gun, Lance.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints' 22. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Davis Price will try to pick it up.
And he will have the 1st before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eating up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Lance.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
A 33-yarder from the left hash.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, After we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Final minute now of the third quarter.
2nd and 4.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
That's complete to Pierce.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Sanders' kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good, too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. On 2nd down, there's the option going left.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. On the ground, McCaffrey. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The Niners on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Olave over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A run for Pierce out of the gun.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 13 yards out.
And the Saints are finally into the end zone here in this 4th.
Play is Sanders.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter and now can really take some time off the clock.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. McCaffrey. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. And that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here.
Back now on EA Sports. Here comes the Saints punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
126 yards rushing for him now here in Week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Niners, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.